Just imagine this will all be brick. We're gonna open up this whole room and take out these stairs. Fly over here. We need to get up top. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Sends me up top. Uh-oh. Intruder alert. What's up gamers? Good to see you here. I got a really fun project for us today, but before we get to it, somebody else wants to be put on the wall of supporters. We have B-Boy Jr. and he said, can I go on the wall, but can you make a secret room that leads to it? Now I'm pretty sure that's a little bit of rage bait because last time I added somebody on the wall, they wanted a secret room somewhere else and I told them too much. You're just going on this wall, but I still fulfilled this guy's order. This guy, I'm sorry bud, I already warned you. But technically, it's still gonna be kind of what you want because this is gonna be a secret room at some point. This right here is just a temporary little access point I have to get in here because we're putting a vault door on this bad girl. Probably a combination door. So this will be a secret room anyways. And I guess you didn't want me to say anything, so B-Boy Jr. That's an interesting name. And since you didn't want to put a quote or anything on the sign, I guess we'll just do a little bzz for you. We'll even put a little bit of a space in between that. Quotation marks. The sound B-Boy Jr. makes. Dunzo. Let's get you highlighted and cemented in the wall of supporters. And again, if anyone wants to be on here, comment down below and we'll make it happen. And we finally got the first section filled out of supporters. That's 3 people who have actually wanted to be on the wall. Congratulations to you. Jaden Piper, Clan Dude, and B-Boy. Big thanks. Alright, time to get into today's project. So I have this, obviously I have the wooden platform and I've been using these cobblestone stairs to get up to it for a while now. And I've just slowly been hating the way these work or the way they look. And I need something new here. So I built the bottom blueprints of where a launcher is going to be. I want to use redstone to get up to this platform. And I understand if any of you are confused, like, why don't you just build a ladder up there? Listen, we don't do simple, boring stuff around here, okay? This is a redstone powered survival. We need a cool and interesting way to get on top of my platform. That's not these boring cobblestone stairs. So I devised a contraption in my redstone world we're going to go check out. And I just want to point out, this is the first redstone contraption on this channel that I fully just went and designed by myself without looking up other people's designs. I kind of did that with the sugarcane farm, but I had to go see what people were doing to make the actual sugarcane drop through. That's how I figured out about the mud block, because I built the original idea I had with sand, and obviously the reed doesn't go through the sand, it sits on top, so sometimes it just gets stuck. But this one, I fully was like, you know what, I need something that's only my design. So I sat down, and it's not saying much, it's not complicated redstone or anything, it's not like I built a computer here, it's just a couple pistons and some timing using some repeaters, but I kind of like it. This is the basic idea. Just two sticky pistons with some slime blocks, you walk in there, doom doom, you get launched up. And I basically needed to make that so it launches me about 10 to 12 blocks high. And this one launches you about 12 blocks high, which should get me up onto my platform. No problem. I started out with a pretty crude version too. Just kind of placed the redstone everywhere. Got it figured out what I was going to have to do. I didn't want a button or nothing. I wanted it to be activated by a tripwire so I could just walk in this thing. Doom doom, get launched up. And then I cleaned it up over here. Started trying to figure out what design I was going to put on it in the end. And since we've been building everything out of stone bricks pretty much in the copper grate, this is what I came up with. And then I cut a little piece out of here in the ground just so I can see what the more tighter wiring looks like. And I'm sure somebody who's even better at redstone than me, because I'm not super skilled, could get this even more tighter, I'd imagine. But we got a torch tower in the back for the top piston. We've got a repeater going in that. The timing is key in this. This one's set to full time. And then I think we have 2 more repeaters and then the start to the torch tower down there. And then the tripwire hook sets off that redstone right there. And then you have a nice little clean building where you get launched up to a platform. So this is what we're going to be making. So I do have a little chest over here with everything I need, or everything I should need. So let me just sort my hotbar up real quick. And I lined everything up. So we should be entering in. This would be the front of the building, like it was in that redstone. So we're going to have to make some type of entrance in here. And then right about here should be the first launch. With that being said, we just got to throw down a sticky piston right there. The old slime block on top of it. Perfect. I keep trying to double spacebar to fly around, but I'm not in creative. Then I just need to place my obsidian around this. And I'll probably just put it up higher, because it won't move those dirt ones under it with the ones being above it. Boom. That one's got to be obsidian. And I might get some more obsidian just so it's all obsidian down here, but we're going to be changing up the look of it, I think, a little bit. So we'll just leave it like this for now. And this is where the tripwires must go. Dome, dome. Put the little thread. Bam. Perfect. So then under here, we'll use dirt for this because this will all be hidden underground. So why waste some nice blocks? This is where the redstone signal gets finally picked up from that tripwire. So we step on this. Step on this. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I can't really show you that being activated unless I bring it around in a more coherent way. See, activated, perfect. That's all you needed to see. That gets activated and then that's gonna head on over, and then I already forgot what the rest of the things I did for this was. So I'm going to have to go back to the redstone world and probably just take a picture of it. Right, okay, so I had the redstone drop. Alright, so we have the dust. Then we have the drop down. Then we have our first little repeater here. Set the 4 ticks. Yes. What? Wait a second, why didn't that push the, why is that not pushing the piston up? I am actually kind of confused as why that didn't just work. Must be because the slime was like trying to push the obsidian. And it can't push the obsidian like that. Okay. Interesting. We'll just put the obsidian one lower. No biggie, no biggie. Now we operating? Alright, we're operating. Take away our little test button here. Okay, so we'll see what else goes down here. Then we have a little path that heads over to the torch tower. Replicate that up real quick. It's like ding ding. Shouldn't be doing this out of wood though. That's like ding 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 like this. Little bit of dust. Oh, and then it goes into another full tick repeater right here. Lovely. And then that powers a block. And that starts our torch tower. Tremendous. So that torch is going to be off. I should make this block stone brick just in case. I don't even know if it's going to be visible, but this is above ground level, so might need to start using design blocks right here. So boom, that torch is off, and then starting from here, there's 2 more torches. So the next one that's off. Before we get to the next place, we have to place a piston down. So this one, this one, and then this one. That's now where we have to place the next repeater. So just go like blam, set that to 4 ticks, and then this is going to be going straight into a piston with the stickiness and more obsidian around that. That should be it. Very simple circuit. Let's see if it launches us up. Oh. Okay, tremendous. I might have misplaced the line here. I don't know why I thought it was gonna throw me up over there. I did some very bad calculation. Let me see if I'm okay with it putting me up here, because we might have to move the whole thing backwards. Let's see where you chucked me. That didn't work. Am I hitting this one? Okay, there we go. So it's gonna put us somewhere around here. Yeah, I really don't know what calculations I was doing yesterday to get that spot. I even like did all this dirt scaffolding. My math was really off. Alright, well that works. So this is gonna be our landing zone. And then I wonder if we need this one or not. We probably do need this one, or else we'll hit our head. I really don't know what I'm gonna do for my exact landing pad up here, but this should do. I just need to design this so you can only walk in it one way. Okay, I think that's good. Yes, sir. That's still great. Alright, so all of this is ground level. Right there's this is probably going to be brick at some point, but I just want to make sure that is hidden by the ground. It is. Well, it looks like the slime block gets stuck when there's stuff around it like that. Maybe if I just knock these two out, see how that does. Okay, well I guess that's gonna have to be how it looks then, fine. Tremendous. This can be filled in. And then I can just have this come down, so this is supporting the platform. This might get real ugly. I'm kind of just going crazy with it right now. Just gonna block all this in, whatever. Block all this in. Oh, then this one gets stuck because of the freaking bricks. So I need those to be clear no matter what. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Then I don't know, maybe a freaking torch in here? Alright, let's just see. Let's see what it looks like from the outside. Is this just an absolute mess? It's a little bit of a mess, but I can put upside down stairs right there on those parts that go up. Can fill the rest of the gaps out with some copper grates. A little bit of a different look. Make this copper grates too, probably. I think we're there, honestly. Maybe just have a better looking path to it. Yep, so just imagine this will all be brick. We're gonna open up this whole room and take out these stairs. Fly over here. We need to get up top. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Sends me up top. Uh-oh. Intruder alert. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me just see if it sends me up one more higher than what I need there, because then I could... I don't know what I'm going to do for that landing spot up there, but I'm going to have to come up with something creative. Okay, boom, I can't get up there, so I can't have like a safety gate here, if you will, where I can't accidentally fall into it, but it will send me flying up and landing right here. Let's go ahead and go sleepy bye real fast, and then we can start throwing on the blocks to try to make it look better. We got stairs? Yes, we do. Tremendous. Okay, so we just need to turn this into a stair. Turn this into a stair. How we looking? How we looking? We're looking. This is great. I'm probably going to need a lot more grates, so I'm just going to do one side of it. Takes actually a lot of copper to get grates. Something feels kind of off about this, the way it looks right now. I don't know, maybe we have a different looking entrance. I feel like it's still pretty random up here. Need to fit this into the mountainside more. How does that look? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna be dead honest. We'll just go stone brick with a torch on it. Like that. Yeah. How we looking now? I don't know. That still feels pretty bland, but I do like that more. So we'll stick with it. I'm gonna have to figure out some really cool lighting in here. I should probably just have a bunch of chains with lanterns on them everywhere, but yeah, we'll take this. We'll take this look. So I guess now I just need to finish out the design up top. The old-fashioned how do I want my landing pad to look situation. What about something just real simple? Something real simple with some stairs. Maybe we bring the grades back up here. So, an extra fail-safe, you definitely ain't falling through this. Let me try this with stairs. That seemed a little bit too blocky to me. Wham. Something like this maybe? Wham. And out we go. You know what? I'll just, this is what we'll have to do for now. Because I really don't have any other spectacular idea, I'm not gonna lie. I just realized though I'm gonna need an easy way to get down, because getting down here is not... the easiest, is it? There's a pillar under that, isn't there? Oh, there isn't a pillar right here, so maybe we have a nice little drop area somewhere around here. Or we can just fall right next to it into a water source. Let's see, I kind of want it to be, have the water source be like inside here. Like right here probably. For us to fall into. Alright, now I just need some stone and a bucket of water. Should be able to test this bad girl out. Stone. One bucket was still from the old pond. Boink. Thank you, fellas. Thank you for your business. Throw this down in here. This place is very void of light, isn't it? We might have to make a few little spots where light can be in this tunnel. We'll do this for now, just temporary. Then let's head to the top. Tremendous. Then over here is our little exit strategy. So wham bam thank you ma'am down here. And wham bam thank you ma'am up here. That's a pretty good system for getting down and up, I feel like. Is it the same amount of effort as kind of just walking up some stairs or building a ladder? Yeah, it pretty much is. Is it way cooler though? Unfortunately, it's way cooler. I think I do have some more designing to do though, because I don't know if I do like the final look of this. So I think I'm kind of at the point now where I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time off camera kind of fixing this all up. Maybe coming up with a better design, because I'm drawing blanks right now. I'll get the whole thing finished. I will get a bunch of bricks filling out this whole entire section, at least up until this point right here. And then I'll come back on here and show you what it looks like, probably wearing a different outfit on a different day, I'd imagine. And then obviously this ugly staircase will no longer be here. Alright gamers, I actually got it finished in the same day. Show you what this part looks like without the stairs. It's a lot cleaner. And I have decided that I'm probably going to make a really cool, some type of rectangle aquarium right in the center of this. So that's probably going to be a project to look out for coming up soon, because this pond is kind of out of place now without those stairs, and I still want to have a bunch of fish. Oh, and I got a bucket of axolotl. I think that's how you say that name. It's a nice little pink guy. I'm not going to put him out yet because I don't want him to die. One of my salmon already jumped out of here and was just flopping on his side till he died. But this is what it looks like. A lot more room down here until we put the aquarium in, obviously. And I have somewhat of a design. I don't know if I like this glowstone yet. Have it finished back around here. I'm going to have to figure out how to make something go down to the cave. But I like it. I like how this looks. It doesn't look terrible. So you just come in here. There's the drop. Fly up in here. Oh. Hold on, I forgot to put the web back. And here goes nothing. Wham. Straight to the top. Looking good. I shortened this up because we didn't need all the extra stuff over here. It looked kind of ugly, but this looks nice. You have a little exit place. You have a little water drop to get back down. And I'm happy with that. I also got to save a bunch of slime balls because other types of elevators and stairs, I've done them all in the past. Flying elevators, stairs pushing together to shove you up. I've done it all. This is like pretty cheap. 2 slime blocks, 2 sticky pistons. I'm just getting thrown to the exact level I need to be. Super happy with that. I've hit a point in this world where every single project I do, I'm thinking of more projects like an aquarium. We're going to have some cool stuff going down here soon. So if you haven't subbed yet, please hit that button. Hit me with one of these. I love myself a little bit of a like. And again, if you want to be on the wall of supporters, drop it down below. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you in the next one, gamers. Deuces.